Oh, lifting heavy things is so easy for me. God, I love working out.
JP.
Yes, what is it, Alexa?
Incoming message coming in from the Ego computer. It's marked urgent as F.
Urgent as F? Well, that sounds important. What does it say?
It says the Orville has cast a new series regular for season 2.
What? A new permanent cast member to season 2 of the Orville has been found? It looks like that 1.5K marathon is gonna have to wait, old chum. Alexa, oh God. To the Ego computer. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're going to have a great time talking about the latest addition to the Orville crew, Jessica Szohr. The news just hit the internet the other day, and while I was excited to hear about it, I had to admit, I had no idea who Jessica Szohr is. So okay, maybe I'm not hip and with it and know who's on television all the time, and you guys do. Big whoop. You want to fight about it? So I looked Jessica up on the interwebs moviedatabase.com and learned that she's best known for playing Vanessa Abrams on the CW's Gossip Girl and has been in such movies as Piranha 3D and Two Night Stand. She's also been on like a million different TV shows, including Shameless, the Twin Peaks revival, and the USA Network's Complications. Did it get renewed for a second season? Well, there were complications. I also noticed on her list of movies that she's done that she had a role in Ted 2, which many of you know is a Seth MacFarlane joint where the voice of Brian the dog from Family Guy plays a teddy bear that comes to life and who's best friends with Marky Mark. Before recording this episode of Talking The Orville, I looked her up on YouTube. I wanted to see what she looked like, sounded like, what her vibe kind of was. Here's how that went. Okay, let's see what we have here. It says right here on the Ego computer, that the Orville has cast Jessica Szohr as a series regular. But who's Jessica Szohr? Well, let's go on YouTube. See if we can find her. Jessica Szohr. Jessica Szohr pole dance rehearsal for the movie The Internship. Well, let's do our due diligence and see what that is. Damn it, Jim. She's fucking hot. Talented.
Darling, just don't put down your guns yet. If there really was a God here.
Needless to say, details about Jessica's character, like everything else on the Orville, is being tightly kept under wraps, which is something I appreciate. I like surprises, you guys. Now, we have no idea what her character is going to be or where on the ship she's going to fit in. Currently, I can think of 2 spots that are a possibility. The most likely spot being that she's going to be sitting next to Gordon in John Lamar's previous position as ship's navigator. Going forward in season 2, John is going to be spending all of his time in engineering, and every time they have filled his seat on the show, it's always been a female character. So having Jessica play that role, jump into that chair would make sense. Now, as a huge Trekkie, I'd love to see Isaac sitting in that chair for obvious reasons, but I really don't see that happening. That would be a little too on the nose. There's also another option that I see as a possibility if, for instance, someone was going to be leaving the show this season, assuming the gossip about Halston Sage leaving the show is actually true, which we have no idea if it's true. Gossip. Hashtag possibly fake news. We don't know. But this is my show. I can speculate wildly about anything I want because I'm a sad, lonely, overweight loser with a borderline petter beard who has nothing better to do. If Alara were being written off the show's going to need a replacement to not only fill the role of the chief of security, but also fill the void of the character's journey that has been created to have a certain dynamic for the storytelling purposes of the show. It would suck to lose that dynamic on the show. So what if Alara has a cousin? Let's say her cousin's name is Jessica Catan. Jessica Catan comes to take the place of Alara in honor of her fallen cousin who died saving the entire ship and crew from a krill attack. It's part of the Sleighing custom to have a family member of a similar height, weight, hair color, and demeanor fill the shoes of their fallen family member to help out those who counted on that person in life until a permanent replacement can be found. How do I know so much about Chilean culture, you ask? I completely made it up, but it would totally set the stage, set the groundwork to bring Jessica in to play that role, wouldn't it? Like lifting heavy things, TV writing is crazy easy, you guys. Now, I want to reiterate, I have no more information than any of you do about the show. We have no idea what role Jessica Szohr is going to play on the Orville later this year when it returns. We don't know what color uniform she'll be wearing at all. Will she be wearing orange, sitting next to Gordon? Maybe she'll be wearing red like Alara. Perhaps she'll assist Dr. Finn in sickbay and have a green uniform. Blue would also be a nice option. Yeah. Will she further complicate Ed and Kelly's already extremely complicated relationship? Maybe she shouldn't date anyone on the crew at all and give someone else a chance. A kind, funny yet serious man with a heart of gold who does an incredibly underrated show on YouTube that is adored and loved by tens of hundreds of fans. A man talking to a woman, asking her out for dinner. Nothing fancy, just some burgers and shakes over at Mel's Diner. Not the one on Hollywood Boulevard, no. That location's for tourists. The one on Ventura Boulevard, across the street from the Rouse Fresh Fare Market. A man who's free this Tuesday at 7 p.m. No, you know what? Make it 7:30. Afterwards, dancing. He knows a place on La Cienega where the brass poles are known to be adequately sanitized. Hey Jessica, I'm JP, and if you're looking for a man piece, you can probably do better than me. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Where do you think the Orville's newest cast member, Jessica Szohr, will fit on the bridge? Where's she gonna sit? Maybe she won't be on the bridge at all. You can let me know by joining the conversation below. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me. And don't forget to check out Egotastic FunTime on Twitter at Egotastic FT, especially if you want to stay apprised of everything going on in the Orville universe. It's kind of a hub for awesome Orville content, you guys. And if you'd like to buy me a beer, go to Egotastic FunTime on Patreon and sign up to become a patron. All pledges after I buy beer go to pay my cable bill so that I can keep uploading content to the internet. You can also check out the all-new Egotastic FunTime podcast, now available everywhere podcasts are found, so you can listen to me talk about whatever it is I want to talk about because it's my show, you guys. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are Egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye.
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.